Have you ever had an experience where you were convinced that a woman was interested in you because you got her phone number and she seemed very friendly and seemed to be reciprocating your interest when you met? But then suddenly, once you started talking to her, she just ghosted you or ran away. Well, the truth is that woman was probably fawning because she perceived that if she rejected you in an obvious, confrontational way, that you would lash out verbally and possibly physically, yes. And because they perceive that rejection sensitivity in you and have fear about it, they mirror and pretend and pander and fawn as a form of, fawning is a form of fight or flight. So it's actually a way of feeling safe and getting through that interaction and then getting away and hiding, ghosting when they can. So they might have even given you your number. This is very common. I don't think that men realize that a lot of times a woman's friendliness is friendliness because they know that when somebody really is coming on strong and a little bit pushy, that if they are too direct in "I'm not interested," that man will then immediately gaslight and say, well, I wasn't flirting. I wasn't romantically interested. I just was talking to you. Is that all right? Like, they get mad. So women just fawn, and it's why women wear fake wedding rings. It's why women, they always feel like they have to be friendly, and even on dates where when a woman tells her friend, like, I'm going to go to this restaurant with this person, and they give them the entire thing. They give their friend the details because they fear their safety. Like, women have more fear of that kind of threat under the surface of emotional or physical violence, and so they always are computing that. And a way of getting around that is fawning. Like, it's because then that guy doesn't know that you're actually going to run. They think you're interested in that kind of as a sedative toward their potential for violence. So just know that if you're bringing out a fawn response in a woman, that actually is a sign that you're intimidating. Whereas if you're bringing out her actually feeling safe enough to tell you when she disagrees and when she's having problems, that's a good sign. When she's just going along with everything you say, that's a sign that maybe there's something in you that is a bit daunting, or maybe there's something that she can sense that you react to disagreement or confrontation in a way that makes things really tense. Or maybe, of course, it's her own thing that she's assuming and maybe you don't have that, but just be aware that fawning is not always a sign of reciprocation, right? So dogs fawn, cats, they do what they want.